Good afternoon, happy Tuesday, and from the UK, happy Pancake Day, because today is Pancake Day in the UK, which means that's why I was late. I was stuffing my face with a pancake. You know, no nuggies for me today. It's Pancake Day, so I had pancakes for lunch. I think it's a great excuse. I will be giving nothing up for Lent. I will just be eating pancakes. How is everyone? I see COVID's going around. I still see unwellness, colds. I hope it gets better. You're trying to hunt for pancakes like a shop. Okay, so UK pancakes are like, they're general European pancakes. Like, each European country thinks that they have their own pancakes, but they're not. They're all the same. For example, like crepes in France are just thinner versions of the same pancakes that I have. Trying to stop smoking for Lent? Okay. Very easy to make pancakes. I make just the regular pancakes, not like the American pancakes. But plain flour, 2 eggs, milk until it gets to a consistency I like. I never measure out. Yeah, I never measure it out. I just throw it in a jug and whisk it. Call it good. Throw it into the pan. Comes out great every time. You really don't have to be that precise. But yeah, so I had a pancake because that's how I roll. But today we are doing fences. Hi, my name's Sam, and all I do is fences all day. So I already started. This is the start of something beautiful. Hello, welcome. No, European pancake. Well, European pancakes are different to American pancakes. American pancakes have like raising agent in it. They have yeast in it. But European pancakes, it's just flour, plain flour, so without a raising thing, or what you call general purpose flour in America, eggs and milk. You can buy them pre-made. No, as in pre-made with the lemon and the sugar already. Chocolate scotch oh, those sound nice. Yeah, so pancake day, the one day of the year that I'm gonna have pancakes. Growing up, literally, I think I survived on pancakes. That's all I used to eat. Hence why I have a weight problem. Eating pancakes every day is not the way to go. So now it's a once a year occurrence. But yeah, so we have fences. Believe it or not, without you guys here, I've already added another item to the list. And I hate myself for it. And I can't even blame it all on you. But I added another fence. So this fence was never in the plan. I always had planned... Sorry, this is an EA mesh for size reference. But I always planned this fence, a fence bolt very similar to this, plus like a more geometric one for like going on the roof and going on porches or decks. But I also then was like, yeah, but I need a proper garden fence as well. So we have this taller one. I got out the... Is it patio? What is it? Backyard stuff pack? Is that the one? Do you remember the backyard stuff pack? It has that modern fence that's quite tall. I think it's my favourite fence, and I got that for size reference. I think we're a little bit different to it now, but like it's a tiny bit taller. Like we're basically the same. Yeah, so I use that as size reference. You're an overachiever. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't help it. I was like, no, I love this fence. That is, I'm sure you can tell it just from looking at that shape. The backyard thingy. So I've been doing this. I got to a point before I had my pancakes. I've put a little gap in, so you have a gap just down. I think that's more realistic to have a gap in between the post and the gate. But this is 2 tiles wide, and basically you'll, excuse these, but they'll basically be tiling them in 2 tiles. This will be split in half, so you can just plop them side by side. I'm making the posts separate so that if you don't want it to be like a post every 2 tiles, you can do it a post every however many tiles you like, because this will place perfectly wherever you need it to, because it literally makes no difference. It will always cover up these little verticals. So yeah, you'll be able to place it wherever you like. Can I duplicate you? So it will end up like... You won't be able to tell the gap. They'll just run on. They'll be continuous. And you can put them like every 4 if you want, instead of every 2. So yeah. So I thought that. Then we have this gate. I got stuck. I'm a bit stuck at the moment with the hardware, but I don't want to waste time on it with you guys here. So I think what I'll do is jump onto the smaller one. Because I don't think I see myself doing a gate for this. I think this is more like around the home rather than the front garden. There might be a gate. Will there be I don't think so. I decided not to do a picket fence either, because there's a couple of them already in the game. So what I want to do with this one is this you'll be able to use. I think you could use it on stairs if you wanted to. I'm going to do like a railing, so you can place it on the stairs if you want to. For example, like outside, you might have a few steps going up and you want to use a railing on the side. So we'll have this like 1 tile repeating fence. I'm totally stealing this from Felix, but he is doing like half a tile for the railings. So I'm going to steal that because it's a good increment to use. And then we have the geometric one, this one, and this will come like the post will come separately. So you would be able to like just like these tile together. This is like in game, they do it as a half. So you can just go like that and you can put your post wherever you want it, because I do find it quite annoying sometimes when you have a post and you try and do a long line of fencing and then it puts the post in the most random place. Yeah, but they aren't a Harry picket fence. I know. Your shop has no pancakes? Rip. Kind of common pain to make to go this. Yeah, it's gonna be something that kind of echoes the windows a little bit. I kind of almost like this. But it's gonna have like a recess in there. I think that's the kind of column. That one, well, we're on the 21st. I'm gonna have to like not say hello to you one day and get Felix to teach me how to do it. Hey Georgette, welcome in. You should take note. What can we say? So yeah, we'll just kick this one to the proverbial curb for a minute. Put that to the side, and we'll work on this one. I took this as reference. This is one from the game, but what I like is I like it when it has the other rail at the bottom. Also, these are quite in game. They actually look a little bit too thin, so I'm gonna fatten them up a bit. How did I get into making custom content? I think I started off just doing like recolors and stuff because sometimes I think there weren't a lot of kitchen. I think I started doing kitchen recolors. I never released them, by the way. I did. Then I decided to do the Heritage collection, which was cats and dogs items and base game items redone in Felix's Georgian palette. Because I did a lot of builds with his items, I wanted some more options to go with his content, because he didn't actually have that much content at the time. So I started doing recolors, and then Felix offered to show me how to make CC from like start to finish, and we did the kitchen collab, and as they say, the rest is history. You want to make CC, but you're too scared. Hey Perez, yeah, this is an EA mesh though, so don't get too excited on that one. But this is my first goings at a proper like garden fence. So this is thinking more like back garden, and then this is more like at the front. So I just got these out for reference. I want to make mine a little bit thicker than this because these are a little bit on the thin side. But yeah, this one is for reference is I think the backyard stuff pack, or is it the patio one? One of the two came with this fence, and it's that modern fence, and I always thought that was a perfect back garden fence. So I used that as my side reference and made this. And I really like this little curved bitty. Random question about slots from your Sandpit video. Will Sims autonomously use any slot to place plates or cups? Lol. Oh! you asking that because I think Carol was mentioning about slots on top of fridges, right? I don't know what possesses Sims to use what slots, but they always seem to find the worst places to put stuff. So if there is a slot nearby, they will just use, I feel like, the nearest slot. I don't think there's a hierarchy or anything to slots. I just think they put it wherever they think there's a free space. So yeah, they just use any place. If slots can be disabled or not, not for something like plates or that, because they're just regular decor slots, and that's what isn't required to put a plate down. He just squealed. You were mentioning slots yesterday. Christian was asking about you were mentioning the slots on top of the little dick of fridge yesterday. You see, there's slots on top of the fridge, and it's like, why would a sim choose to put a plate up on top of the fridge when there's all of these slots, I presume, on all of your counters and your islands? I don't know. And if you're saying how you disable one, well, the only way is to delete it. You'd have to open up the object in SimSource Studio and delete out that particular slot. It is way too advanced. The kitchen is a really strong collection for a first collab, still used so much. Yeah, I feel like the kitchen can still stand like the test of time because it really was a set made out of necessity, if you get what I mean. Like, if you can imagine, that set, we worked on it August 2019. Oh my god. So yeah, it's like, what is that, 3.5 years? Oh god, it really is, isn't it? 2020, 21, 22. It's 3.5 years. Oh, so 3.5 years ago, there weren't really CC creators. There weren't many. I think apart from Peacemaker, I don't think I knew of really any other CC kitchen out there. And as a builder, the frustration I felt with EA not making kitchens was real. So I also think the best creations are done out of necessity, and a kitchen at that time was essential for my life, for my mental well-being. You found pancake mix. I just need eggs, so I'm gonna try making them myself. Pancake mix? You just need... Look, there's no point in having pancake mix if you need eggs still. Because it's only plain flour, eggs and milk. As a way as us in CC users can update a fridge in Sims 4 so that all the custom menus show up. Custom menus, as in, do you have custom food? I think that is not a thing. There's definitely not a batch fix for that. Yeah, custom food. I think there's actually a mod for that. I'm pretty sure there's a mod that I'm sure I was looking at Ice Man's page the other day and it was mentioning like a mod for the custom food to show up in game. Is that who it is? Seriously Sims? Is that who did the mod? Yeah, I don't think there is a way of doing it. I feel like it actually has to be done with that in mind, but I don't know that much about it. I have never investigated But yeah, let's take our little reference and start making a fence. Right, we're gonna make it prettier than EA. Okay, that's the only stipulation, is that it must be prettier. I don't know if we can do it. It's a cube. Yep, as always with every good object, we start with a cube. Actually, let me do this. So I was working with Felix this morning, and he's working on a console table, and he wanted to make a round ball for a detail, and he got out a cube, and I just laughed because I was like, how different are we? Because he wants to make something round, he gets out a cube. I want to make something round, I get something round out. Because if you get a cube and you press 3, it makes it round. And I was like, yeah, I would never done it that way. Trust me, our brains work in like literal opposites. Love a chunky fence. Yeah, all of their fences that just have this simple battening, they don't seem to have a bottom part to it, and I actually like it when it's finished off at the bottom, because also it would hide if you've got a different flooring, like it's a nice little separation. And then what else? Put that there. And then yeah, the other one they do have a fence that has the bottom part in as well, but it's got much wider vertical uprights. So I'm just like, no, honey. Also, I think so I want this to be a bit lower, because I also think that this should be rounded. Let me do it like this. What if I center pivot, duplicate you? Your favourite fence is the one from Strangerville. Is that metal or is it wooden? Strangerville is actually really cool because all of their stuff in there looks Edwardian. Like all of the content they have in there is very Edwardian. So I think that I would like this to have a little bit of a sexy curve on it. Let's cut you in half, love. And then you in half again. We'll see what this looks like smoothed actually. Hate how some of the stair railings can stick out of the wall. It's like they do what they wish. Yeah. Oh yes. Also, that's a thing. Because I've been talking about railings a lot with Felix because he did the stairs this month, and that's also why his are railing pieces and not functional rails. Is because if they aren't slimmer than the wall, they just poke out. And I wish they had a mechanic where it would just go on one side. I think we've been asking for railings for one side of the stairs for I don't know how many years, since the game came out probably. Also, I want diagonal stairs, but this is a whole nother story. feel like I want this to be like in the middle or something. I also, when I looked at their railings, they were quite tall when they went like on top of the house. So if I shorten them a little bit, I'll be happy. Yeah, the one inside, they stupid things inside the wall. Good luck on making your pancakes, Christina. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better today to be able to chat. Right, what else are we gonna do? We want these. I'm gonna take these as reference, but I still want you a bit chunkier. You know, it's not often I say that the Sims has made something too thin for my liking, but shocker. It's exactly what I'm saying this time. They should really give us railings for one side. I feel like that should have been a thing that happened with the stair update, right? That would have been a great time. Just a tiny bit fatter, and I think... Yeah, that's the thing, how we're all so excited. For example, this person called Olga, what are they called? Polygonal? That's their Tumblr, and they made, basically, they were so brainy, and they made it so that you could do functional stairs and railings and columns and spandrels, and it was like everyone was so excited to do them because, you know, it seems like, oh, it's really cool, it's fully functional, and so you get really excited to do all this stuff. And then you do it, and then you realize actually maybe there was some benefit to the old way we used to do it, where we just kind of made do. So I think columns are still valid for being like fully functional, but for fences, you've got to make, for example, for a fence, I think there's about 11 different pieces you have to make a fence, because you need all the different curves to go on curved foundations. And I'm just like, how many times are you using curved foundations? To be honest, on a house like this, in this style, I wouldn't expect to see a curved foundation. So why would you spend all that time on them? Then you basically get to do less items because you're here doing every single variation possible. Okay, so it's, this one has basically got two. I agree with you to have two. Come on, where? What? Oh, I wanted you off. Okay. Let's spread you out. Welcome, Cody. Welcome in. High school rich boy. Breaking news, you are here. Stair update 2.0, one-sided railings and spiral stairs. Oh, God. They, don't forget, they did add ladders in as well. That was totally a thing. Was that for island living they added ladders? Island living? Yeah. Okay, that's like all I need you for, bye. Just pretend that's in half. When we make the other like low poly model, we'll make it in half. I might even make this a little more of it over. Like, you want it to be quite stately, you know? And then I want this to be the bottom. And at the bottom, I don't think it needs to be. Is that not not even a thingy? Let me group you. You are not at 0. They also don't need to be. They need to be like here. Have a few mansions. It's all square, so individual fence pieces will work. I'm not a fan of the curve. Yep. Look, curved walls are basically not exactly. I'm gonna call them not in full working order at the moment in the game. They're a nice idea, but in practice, I've seen people doing a lot of putting bushes in strategic places when using curved walls. What we work on today, I love how I said we are doing it, but yeah, I always say we when I'm doing something on stream. It's like we are gonna do this, but no, it's just me doing the hard work game. We are making a fence today. You missed out. I showed our backyard fence. I'm stuck on the hardware for the gate, so this is the curved one is the gate, but I'll do that off stream when I have a chance to get a bit more reference. And then we're going to do this fancy bit, so it'll be like one tile repeating, and then you can make it as long as you want, and you can put the post wherever you want it as well. You can decide where you want it to be repeating. We kind of, you do, or you kind of just add to my workload. I like to think that you sometimes, you know, that's why we don't have any poles anymore. No more poles. Do something similar to what you did for the front doors with the hardware. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, because I've made the gate. The gate is slimmer than the post. And the gate will always have this post. So, okay, there's a issue. Because this is freestanding and not a real fence, with a like regular gate, I probably would have made it a tiny bit slimmer. It looks good like this, but I think I would have made it a tiny bit slimmer, because gates normally like just latch onto the fence, so it doesn't matter how wide they are. But this, I had to make sure it was exactly 2 tiles wide, including like up this post bit. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do the hinges and like the latchy bit. I think, to be quite honest, it could be a very similar one to the front door. Has like a latch thing on one side. I'll figure it out, don't worry. I'll figure it out. But you know, it's garden, so it can be a bit chunkier and a bit more clunky, if that's a word. Been trying to use curve walls, and the way they are set up, there's hardly an occasion that it feels worth it. Yeah, I think they're just a little difficult to use at the moment. And like, for example, you know how when you get a curved, normally you have to just pull them out as a full room, don't you? Like you have to just steal some hinges. Christina, how could you suggest such a thing? As I was ever do something like that. No, I was thinking of hinges that are like, you kind of can see how they're attached. The other ones are kind of hidden-ish. Mind you though, like from this front bit, it would always open inwards, right? So this is the bit you can't see anything from this. You would just about see the hinge on this side. Hinges would always be on the inside because it opens inwards. And then this side just has like a handle or a latch or something, and then this has a latch on this side. But then if I wanted to use the hinges I've already used, I feel like I need to not have this gap. But I quite like the gap. Oh, God. Decisions. A ye old hinge. Yeah, exactly, a ye old hinge. Yeah, so I was saying curved rooms. You know, they, for the curves, they always have a curve and then they have one square of straight wall attached to it. And it always makes the curve like ginormous, right? So we all want to get rid of the extra tile of straight wall. And then by doing that, it makes, when you put them together, it makes the round room invalid. Because it does the, it's always done the same with platforms. If you, so not platforms, with foundations. If you remove that and you try and put them together, it doesn't like it. And it does the same with the rooms, which kind of renders most of them like impossible, I think. Okay, let me get my reference. I have reference. La, 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 la. Okay, this is my reference. Some of my reference, like this is these are literally our French doors. So this was kind of my reference of what I wanted at the top. So the posts are, I can take the posts from our big garden fence and shrink them down and make them into this one. I think I want a groove in it because I think my column might have a groove, or maybe I should just not have a groove. Oh, but also this is, I think this is the, I think this is the design that I might have to do. It's a very simple like inner square because I don't think we have enough space. Or I might have to make this decorative geometric panel. I'll have to make that 2 tiles maybe. Hey, I'm gonna say hey misery and welcome. Getting groovy in here. Have you been to New England to enjoy this style in person? I have not. I have just been researching on Tinternet. That's as close as I've been to New England. Well, as close as I've been is Manhattan. You can get them together, but you can't place a window in the middle, yeah. Most curved designs in real life are split into thirds, not halves. Yeah, it's just, I feel like they maybe needed to redesign something, and I think they tried to make do with what they already had when they did the curves. I think it just needed like to be worked from the ground up. Okay, so I know there's one other. I'm trying to think. I had a better reference than this. Then I'm looking at this and I'm like, you see this element here? That's literally impossible for me to make because it's way too complicated. Ah, this is more like it, I think. Oh, it's like this. It's this. It's this. So I noticed that they had like these uprights, but you can do that with the what's it called? You can do that with the other fence that I'm doing. So I can just make this piece. Do it. Yeah, so like because you can put the post wherever you want, you can literally make this with the 2 different types that I'm making. So like one is this one. Maybe I might make it a bit taller back to the original one. And then the other one will be just like, it's literally going to be one panel and you can put it in. So if I just do this for hell's sake, like you'd have a post, you'd have like one of these, you'd have a decorative one in here, or maybe, I don't know if it's going to be 1 or 2 tiles. And then you can put like a fence there, because I noticed they don't use a post to divide up the kind of simple from the more decorative. It's just one big panel. So I'm trying to think. Let's try and get into one tile, but I have a feeling I might have to try and get this into 2 tiles. I think it might be a special 2 tile thing. In game, we just have like these crossed ones, so I don't really want to make the same one. But yeah, this one's cool, right? Maybe we'll keep it more simple. Maybe I'll get rid of like this extra bit and just have it from top to bottom. Right, get your butt out there. I'm gonna steal this. How does this thickness compare to this? I feel like I could just shrink you down a little bit. Like to there. I think that's about it. How far out was this? I can get rid of this. We literally then have the same post. Okay, let's bring you down. Want her to look substantial, you know? She's gonna look substantial. I don't think I want that right on the floor. I think I want it like a little bit of a gap. Or do I? Do I want it to be a gap? Let me see our reference. That has a bit of a gap. Let me actually pin this because this is literally perfect reference material. And then I can go back to... Because I said I wanted a rail at the bottom. But I think I like it a little bit raised. Like they have up here. I want you to be able to do something like this. What's this? I can't see the underneath. Yeah, I think I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. You see how it's like, yeah, I think I want it to look like this, how it's a little bit raised. But then I think we also need to make a bit of a bump out at the bottom so it kind of connects somewhere. The first one, you mean the first one we did or the first one we have now? As in... I think I like it a little bit raised. I just want to take... Like, it doesn't need to be much of a bump out. If I take this... duplicate. Let me go down here. take this off. Edit mesh, detach, and then I'm going to extrude you. Yep, someone did say steal a hinge. They're absolute terrible, bad influence. Let me extract this one out. So it kind of goes like that. I think I might want to make you a tiny bit bigger. That's all right. I don't know how much I did you buy, but lol. You're a little bit too rounded. Still a bit too much. Too little. This actually needs to be... I'm going to redo this one because I did this for like, you know, where it's chunkier. I wanted it a bit more rounded so it's noticeable, but this one I need to get rid of all of these because it's not quite, it's a bit too rounded. Hey Katrina, how you doing? Welcome in. You're talking about the reference. She's a chunky one, I love it. Yeah, I think she just needs to be a little bit more chunky. In game, I found they were actually a bit too spindly. Let's move you back. Do you... Trying to see what this is going to look like from afar. 0.3? Go with 0.3. What did I do on this? 0.3. Oh, great minds. Just need something in the middle. But what I will do... Top and bottom, it needs to be a bit tighter. Oops. There we go. Chunky is better, yeah. So more wood. Yep, we need a little bit more. You know what my problem is now? Now that we did the playhouse with the wood, I really like the painted wood effect. Like that you can actually see wood grain and it's stained. So I'm like half tempted, but I'm like, oh, we did the windows painted, like fully painted. So we're gonna have to take a look. I think personally these are gonna look good painted, also because they have to repeat. We'll have all like the same colors we did for the windows and stuff. What's this song called? Oh god, let me find it. Just Wanna Run. The Young Smoke remix. Hold on, I can get you a link. I get all my stuff from Epidemic Sounds. You might be able to find it on, some of them are on Spotify, a lot of the songs also. Don't do it while you're panicking. I know. I just look. This playlist is from like years ago. I don't remember anything. I'm trying not to burn out. I'm trying. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Right, I really think for that geometric thing, I feel like we need 2 tiles, but let's have a look. No problem. It might be that it just needs like... Probably just needs a slither of this one in with it. Who knows? Right, let's try it. Let me get my old reference. Right, I'm putting you on the other screen. Booyah! Right, so what do I need? I need a cross going through the middle. I feel like oh god, sorry, but hiccups. I feel like I do actually need some of these verticals in it as well, and that I can't just do a decorative one. Let's just get one of these, right? Let's get one of these. Buy. Get one of these, make it longer than we require it, and turn it 45 degrees. Very precise. Oh, we so need this over 2 tiles, I can already tell. Let's duplicate. Actually, yeah, let's duplicate you. Yeah, this needs to be... Pancake will no longer fail, you did it, congratulations. I think... Yeah, this needs to be 2 tiles, and we need to put the verticals in. So this is definitely a decorative panel. Then we have I don't know how many diagonals there's going to be in this. See, it looks like 45 degrees, but I'm like, can I afford to make it 45 degrees? So this one, actually, in theory, should be like here. I'm meant to start like here. Or maybe not. Well, I can't do that. Okay, we're gonna see how much we need to angle it to make it work within this space, because then it will be flawless with the other ones. So we might have to. It's called technical term. It's called fudging it. Okay, another 10 degrees. That'll work. Then I feel like I could probably only get about 2 in there, right? Let me duplicate you and see how many they would get in. Oh, this goes there. 2, like that. That would be cut there, that would go up. These ones will come out that way. And these ones will go down. So I need to equally distance them. Okay, it works. They don't line the bottom corner. Yeah, it's perfect because the bottom corner doesn't. There's like a gap, and then the ones that come out here snap exactly up to this one. So in the real life one, they don't connect. Can I open this in a new tab? Yeah, there's actually a gap in this one, and then these ones meet it perfectly, which I'm like, okay then, thank you. How did I learn Maya? I think I had a course. I think I looked at a course online, but I knew basic meshing skills before. I just needed to. You said it too soon. You sent it X and sent it raise it a touch. Yeah. I'm just quickly doing the old. What's it called? I'm just doing a test. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna make these. I'm gonna get rid of you. So what we need to do is we need to cut this. I'm happy with the height of this and the height of this, so I'm gonna cut it. With like these diagonal things, you have to like rotate one and then cut it, otherwise it actually gets misaligned and then you cry. So I would highly not recommend it. There we go. So then we have to delete out this stuff and this stuff. and fill in this hole and this one. Full hole. There we go, center pivot, and then right, I need to work out how beveled we want this. Not 0.4. I'm gonna say 0.5. Oh, it's 0.6 or that. And no one has OCD because he's gonna drive them mad with it not being centered. It's not. It will be centered. It's not finished yet. Right, let's copy this. Yeah, it does. It matches both sides. 90 degrees. So with this one, we need to do a lovely cut. We need to figure out where this intersects and cut it. Oh, what angle did we do it at? It was 55 degrees. That was it. So we need one of these. Click on you. Make you discrete rotate of 55. And we can snap you. Where can we snap you? No, it's not quite, is it? Hold on, let me see it with one. No, it is correct. Donut. I'm trying to figure out how what I can snap to. I can do this afterwards as long as it's the right angle. To be honest, that doesn't bother me, but if I don't have equal wall, drives me mad and I have to change it. Equal wall? Equal wall. A few tense moments. You guys have no faith whatsoever. Okay, I know how to do it. I'm trying to make it so that it snaps perfectly and I get the right cut, and I know how to do it. Okay, so if I take it up to here and then I rotate it, you will be perfect. Look at you, look at you, look, look, look. Perfect intersections. And then I get another one and I go waboom. and I go up to here and do another rotation. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Perfect intersections. And then we can delete it out. Beautiful, right? Boom. Then we have to connect these. Oh, don't you love it when the green appears? Then we need to put a cut in here, cut in here, cut in here, cut in here. That. There and there. Right, let's reapply that material. Edit mesh, merge. And then we need to get some cuts. And voila. That goes back in there. You say it, Bob's your uncle. Fancy that on. I want to make these a little bit closer. I'm gonna get. This is gonna be a block. Wrong one. This needs to be closer, so they don't pull away so far. I like a bit. What did I do on these? What was the bevel? 0.6. Okay, and then combine, and we do it 0.6. The only thing is, this is way too rounded at the top and the bottom, so we need to sort that out. There is so one hidden behind this. Oh, there we go. Let's make you way closer. And we'll probably put one in the middle because for good measure. So these outside bits will be like half columns, so when you put them together they'll be complete. You can finally use my architectural drawings. What you have, what, for what? So this is a 2-tile one, most Jeff. So this is what it looks like. And then we have to do these other ones. And actually we have, now we need to figure out the distancing on this. need our other ones. I wonder if there's actually a way to space them correctly. Right, where's my reference? Oop. But in the college of fence are really we will get there. We will get there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I think I can only get probably 2 subdivisions. In real life is quite a spindle thing, but I want this to be chunky. So, I think I can use this. Edit mesh, duplicate, and then we can cut it to fit, and then we should be able to rotate the other ones into position, right? I think that will make sense. Extract you. I sent you the link this on Discord for the put it all in my head and did the oh, okay, yeah. This fence is gonna be so. I hope this fence is good. This fence better be good. If it's not good, I'm gonna have a strong word to it and tell it to get its act together. Like it's gonna be about like that. So what we can do to equally space this is, I think if I get this and use this as my starting point, I think that would equally space these 2 in this gap. Come on, you know you wanna. Oh, I need this to be separate then. This. Nope. That. Modify. Align objects. It's on the X. Oh. Sometimes you're just fucking shit hot, right? Delete you out. I am going to sometimes it all just works out. That align tool is an absolute godsend. Before I knew how to work this stuff out, I used to like put cuts in places, move stuff. I would have put cuts in here, cuts in there, cuts everywhere. No. Now, no. Let us. I think I have to do the side bits. The side bits are different. So this top and bottom, I should be able to like rotate or reflect it to equal the other one. But these ones also need to be done as well. So I'm going to group you together. We need to cut you again. Sorry, love. We need a bit of a cut and a splice. Like that. And then another cut. Voila. Actually, I didn't even need to do that. What a donkey. I only needed one. One thing though, I want to redo this because these seem a little bit too far away. Let me do you all together. God. She's literally making my plans feasible. Well, yeah, just as long as you know this is 2 tiles, you're good. Okay, let's just move this to the side, and we need to fill in our undersides again. Oops. And then cut, 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 cut. The goddess. I'm the goddess. I don't get to be the queen, I get to be the goddess. Lol. What the hell happened there? Oh yeah, I just need to move it to the side. It's already in line. Right, this, edit mesh, merge. And you know what I'm gonna do? For the, oh god. Oh god, why is it, stop zooming! We are going to do another little, cut them all together. Et voila. Something is wrong. Why are these? God, you're horrible. You're alright though, you hidden. Do you think we'll ever get a working kettle in The Sims? I don't think we ever get a working kettle, like an official, like EA working kettle. No. Kettles aren't really a thing in America, right? Adidas fan. I don't own any Adidas, so I'm gonna say no. My dad is one. I'm pretty sure it's just to annoy my mum. I presume that your dad must be British or Australian, and then your mum is American. I'm sensing about the stripes. 3 stripes, yeah, sorry. Sponsored by Adidas. Or as some people call it, Adidas. They're both American, so I don't get the logic. Oh my god. Christian, can we, okay, this is a very, very important thing now. Now, I want to know how many of you Americans microwave your water, because it's an immediate ban. An immediate ban if you microwave your water. I feel attacked. Look, you brought. This is a very, very, very delicate subject. Go ahead, Bam. Out. Get out. No, I want you. I just like, if there's anything you could do for me, okay, in life, just one thing I ask is that you just get a kettle, or even boil water on the hob, but just don't microwave it, please. Please don't microwave it. As a Brit, my eye is twitching. It's a very nervous twitch. It's like sacrilege, you know? Sacrilege to the tea gods. What's a hob? As in the stove, you know? Hob top? Stove? Is that the same thing? A microwave takes 30 seconds to boil. Well, I do not care, Amy, okay? I don't care how quick it is. Quickness is not always the best. The burner, oh my god. Also, by the way, we call it the grill. For example, you know, in your oven you got the thing at the top. You call it a broiler, right? Do you call it a broiler? We call it a grill. Yeah, no. Broiler. What the hell's a broiler? What's a broiler when it's at home? I don't know. Who are you? I'm a broiler. Spread my feet up. No, a grill is at the top. It literally, I swear, like, yeah, we call it a grill because you grill your food underneath it. Look, the grill is not outside. That's called a barbecue. Okay, it's called a barbecue. Yeah, I learned the word broiler. What did I learn it off? Might have done it on Instagram. Yeah. Barbecue is outside. Okay. The grill is that top hot bit in the oven that grills your food. You know, like say you're like, you know, I'm going to grill some fish in the oven. You put it on. You grill it. No. Barbecue is the actual thing. It's not a type of food. Or when you grill some potato waffles, exactly. You put that grill on, you know, crisp it up a bit. You don't bake. No, you don't bake them. I mean, you grill it. When you put that top bit on, that's grilling. I know what barbecue is to Southern Americans. Yes, I agree. You can eat barbecue, okay? But also, it's cooked on a barbecue. It's baking and broiling. It is not. It is called baking and grilling. How many of your eyes are twitching right now? In New Zealand, BBQ is exactly like if you want to talk to Aussies, the barbie. Hello, it's the barbecue. That's the thing that's outside. Mine. I love this debate. Right. Now I need to do my ones that fill in here. God, I hope this will end up looking cool. think so. I think these ones will help. Okay. Still pray for me, okay? I hope these look alright, because they might turn out to look like shit. Lettuce. Where's the W? Where's the moving? Oh, modify center pivot. Duplicate. We need one. Oh, we don't need this. Okay, this one we need to do like 2 cuts in it. 1, 2. Okay, well, yeah, we only have 2, right? What we'll do is we'll just do one of these. We'll do the proper cut in it, and then we can space them out properly. Isn't it wonderful we are different? It is. It's great that we're different. Harrie's way of getting cancelled in 50 countries. 50 states, yeah, but we need the holy father, Tony. Look, Tony loves English stuff, right? Loves English stuff. He'd probably agree with the English way of saying stuff. We're going to go toast is made in a toaster, right? Yes, toast is made in a toaster. Alternatively, you can put it under the grill if you don't have a toaster. But it doesn't taste the same. It's a bit too crispy under the grill. Dude, you and your microwave oven, get out of town. Yeah, you guys and your broilers. The fuck's a broiler? I can't. You and your broilers. I'm sure there's some other words that I know as well. I'm just trying to think what they are. What's different? Oh, here's a classic one. Here's a classic one. Is that you say and spell it aluminum. Ours is aluminium. Thank you. Aluminium. Right? It's not aluminum. It's aluminium. Aluminium. It is British supremacy, okay? English is a very elitist language, okay? It's a very elitist language. So what we do as British people is make it almost impossible to learn the language. What's your word for chips? Yeah, crisps. They're crisps. 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 Okay? You guys say French fries, we say chips. But specifically, chips are thick cut potatoes, right? Like if you were having traditional fish and chips, they're thick cut stuff. So I would actually still say fries. You say French fries. I would just say fries if they were like the really thin cut chips. Hot chips. What? Hot chips. Also, I've come a cropper before being in America and asking for tea because you know, for me tea is always hot. I've been given sweet iced tea before by default. And I was like, this is with breakfast, honey. Why would I want sweet tea for breakfast? What is this? I was in Texas at the time, so yes, I was in Texas. So, yeah, always make sure that you know to ask for hot tea, please. Not just tea. Don't ever just say tea. Always hot tea. Right, let me, just in case this messes up. Or do I need that? No, let's just try and use this. Boop. Modify. Line objects. We want it on the Y this time. Apply. Oh, that doesn't look cute. This does not look cute at all. Screw you. Okay, I think I just need to copy this. Because I think the other one's a bit too long to be doing that stuff with. This. Yeah, that's it. Close you, delete you, delete you. No, you look wrong. Oh, is this a much bigger, like, oh, this is just a much bigger section, right? Visually. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to visually do this. Or because we couldn't get a 45-degree angle. Yeah, I know. It's not gonna be the same top, but we had actually just evenly spaced this, but it actually doesn't look quite right. Might have to. Do we want to put extra? Hold on. Let me see what it looks like if we put extra one in. Yeah, that was evenly spaced, but because this gap is wider, it doesn't look as nice. So I'm wondering if we just actually play up to it and do a different pattern in this one. Half tea, half lemonade is half tea, half lemonade. Is that what you're going to call a sweet tea, or is that still just does that have a name? Is it some kind of concoction? Get it up there. Go on. And then we're gonna see what it looks like with an extra one added in, because there's quite a bit of extra space up here. So excuse us as we just try and modify. Align tool. Line objects. Well, I think that looks better, right? I feel like that one looks better. I think it looks better to have 3 there instead of the 2, because there's extra space. Look, I can jump on board with this. An Arnold Palmer. Oh. Maybe I'll try it next time. Okay, so there was this video that went viral, right? There was this there was this video that went viral of that woman that makes the sweet tea, and like she put in I don't know how much sugar. Now, was that really taking the piss and like a satire, and was it, or do you really put that much sugar in a sweet tea? Because she even did it in the microwave as well, I think she did it in the microwave because you have to, she brewed it hot and then let it cool down. It gets a lot of sugar. Yeah, this woman, she was there, she's made other stuff and it went viral and it was like I was triggered. 6 sugars, I have no idea what 6 sugars. Oh my god. Yes, a ton of sugar. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna say why this is a slight problem, you know, but I think this might be a slight problem. Let us group this together. Look at yous. Looking cute and all cut and stuff. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. You literally almost can't tell that that has one more thing. This is... You'll never know. Also, everyone was so distracted by sweet tea that you didn't notice what I was doing. Thanks. Let's connect that. That. And that. Pim's chips and barbecue. Who's coming? Yes. Pim's is a good summer drink. Very British. Very British. Got to put like basically a whole entire punnet of fruit in there as well. Strawberries in there, orange in there. Pim's. No, not pimp. It's not pimp, it's Pim's. Christina, do not look away. The cat is not to be trusted. The cat is not to be trusted. Oh, let me merge. With grilled barbecue or tea in it. We must do. We will find something. That looks a bit like a grill, doesn't it? Let's do you. There we go. Oh, look at you. You look like you are juicy. You are. Right. Do I get to rotate these somewhere or do something? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, fuck you. Sorry. I didn't mean to. You can tell I'm really good at maths, right? I'm like, how can I get these to fit? How? I can't. They need to go... Oh, screw you. I have to do it all over again. And just, I can't. They actually, this side, they run in the same direction. Look. And I'm not going against it. They actually go in the same direction. Screw you. Look, we'll just, it's fine. Flip it upside down. Will that do it? Hold on, let's try you. No. Round the other way. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Not quite, though. What's up with this? Do we just need to move it up? Oh, yes. Okay. Can we align this with this? Is there something we can align together? No. No? No. How do we... Question is, how do we align this? Okay, number one. We shall move you here. Oh, what? Where are you going? Child. I'll take you here. I'm sure there's some kind of cut I can put somewhere to make it. Okay, what I know I can do, because I'm a genius, right? We can just align it like we normally do. That one's up there. Edit mesh. Duplicate. Where are we? Duplicate. This will make sure that it's perfectly done. Yeah, there we go. All of these, we extract them so they're their own objects. And then we modify align. No, you ignoramus. Is it because one's short? I need some way of snapping them into place. I don't have a way of snapping them properly. I don't like to do stuff that isn't. Hold on, modify. Let's combine you again. Oh my god. Yeah, I already had pancakes. I'm saving. I saw the note. Save. If I didn't save, I've already had a crash today, but it was a proper crash. So it whatchamacallit, it saved what I was doing. On the top left diagonal with the top first diagonal on the right hand side point. Hold on. And on the top left diagonal with the top of the first diagonal. Oh my god. You think. Which one? Look, we can just, let's pick one until it looks good. Where's the... Oh. Would this be... Nope. That's almost it, right? But it's not quite. Oh, you annoyed the hell out of me. Look, good enough. Good enough. Tokes Girl 24/7 Icky. Been watching for a long time, never said anything, but your live stream yesterday made me want to. I'm a broke person and can't produce CC that I love, but I wait patiently. Thank you so much for waiting patiently. You know, it doesn't take much, but thank you very much for appreciating the work that goes into it. We need a new word for ignoramus pillowcase. I'm late. That was surprising. What happened? My dad made one of those bits real life. I've never seen him get so mad over a company product. He destroyed it. What, one of these? It's alright, Yaris. You tried. We just ended up just saying, is it good enough? Like, I feel like that's as close as it's ever going to be, you know? I think that's as good as we're going to get, right? You can't tell. Oh, to be honest, you wasn't expecting the fence? Oh, okay. Yeah, we are totally fencing today. So, look at it. Look at it in all its glory. Connect those. I will combine you in the chain of nasos. There we go. So that is what the repeat is. So we actually built it the same as real life. Because it actually has those uprights. There we go. Good enough is a fucking other same. I want an atomic bomb for my house for this import. An atomic bomb? No. Yeah, this exact style of fence. My mum wanted to make it for my nan's garden. And my dad was hesitant and totally mucked out the ES degree in engineering. Well, we slightly fudged it because, you know, Sims proportions. I didn't want to make you have to do, like, I don't know, 1.5 tiles. But yeah, this is meant to be a perfect 45-degree angle, but because we're quite low, the fence is quite low, we changed it to 55 degrees. But no one will ever know. But what we do need to do now is make this a proper high poly. These top and bottom bits. Combine you. We shall make you pretty. You're not so pretty right now. Let's turn you like this. What are you like? I think you could be a bit more curvaceous. Let me just see what 0 points. Oh, get to 6. Come on. You know you want to. I don't want to type it. Thanks. Even more. Okay. Oh. Are you the Sims 4 mod creator? I'm a CC creator, yes. This is giving coastal grandma realness. Thank you, Moomiki. Can you tighten the gaps at the top and the bottom? Yeah. The gaps, so they fit top of the bottom, so they fit on the insides. What? I think I just need some extra cuts in the middle. And then we should be alright. Because at the moment they're kind of like stretched out. 50, 50, 50. Just put some extra cuts in so you're not stretching out. You would have found the shell. The gaps between the wood. You mean like this at the top? There will be no gaps. Oh God, what did I press? I don't want you. I don't want you. Thanks. Top and bottom are bigger than the sides. Top and bottom. The gaps are bigger than the sides. I don't understand. I don't understand. Between the diagonals, these have been equally spaced out. They may optically look like they are not, but they are. Between the top and the bottom diagonals. Top and bottom diagonals. Oh my God, someone needs to draw me a diagram. Gaps at the top and bottom look bigger than the ones at the sides. But they are. Because remember, we have more going on the sides than we do on the top. Hold on. If you... So what we're trying to say is... Yeah, there are bigger gaps because we have different spacing. What, do you think this should just be scooted along a bit? Or do you just mean this gap versus this gap? Top and bottom ones to fit in a fourth diagonal. What? Yeah, exactly. The reference was what equal to square. Scooch these over what, like that. Ignore the gap there. But you think I need to scooch this like this? Is this what we're saying? Yeah? Okay. We'll optically do it. Let me look at this from the front. Only thing is, I would need to redo these, need to recut them. Yeah, yeah, don't worry, they're gone now. No, it's just that because we couldn't do, because we can't make this 45 degrees, we can't have both these equal. So they are going to inherently be different size gaps. But I don't know if it's that noticeable. Because for us to get this at 45 degrees, I think it would need to be way, yeah, it would need to be way taller than this, and we didn't want the thing to be so tall. Copy what's on the left and rotate it in place. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't copy one of these and put it up there. It's a different angle. This angle here is completely different to this angle here. This is a much wider angle here than it is here. Can the panel be a smidgen narrower? No, it needs to be this size because our verticals need to match. We have two fences going on. We have this fence and then we have this by itself. So to keep this spacing perfect with this is where it needs to start. Yeah, I got what you were saying. So basically we're saying that our eye is kind of drawn into the middle, and even though that's not the same, it's more the middle that we're trying to aim for. Edit mesh. Duplicate. Let's just try this. Hey, Ezra, welcome in. If you put the middle cross from corner to corner. It is the real life one. Also, it doesn't go from corner to corner. It has a gap in between. So it is actually accurate to that one. But, right, you. We're gonna equally space it out, and then we'll agree how to nudge it. Right, modify, align. Right, so that's it equally spaced. And then we say, what does it look? Is it just me, or does that not almost look like it's about there? That looks more square, right? Because if we do it, that section there is square. That's about right? Yeah. The furthest one a bit more. What, this one? I like it. So we're prioritizing the middle. Chinese Chippendale. Chinese Chippendale. I think that looks correct, right? So if we prioritize the middle, this is square. This can move over a tiny bit. It's like that. Right, let us cut this again, you little shit you. Let me get this. Combine you. Get rid of these. Yeah. Someone looking for an atomic bomb. You get all kinds of weird people. Weird people of the internet. You know, normally you don't have to interact them, but on the internet they just find you. There we go. Save. I'm gonna save. Yeah. Who knows? Or you'll probably find they don't even play The Sims. Probably after all of that. File. Save. We've saved. Right. We prioritize the middle spacing. Always with the green. Okay, then let's reapply you. Edit mesh, merge. Not one. Would I be annoying if I said it looks better before? Yes, you would. But mind you, I still have them. I was clever and I took them out. We'll have a poll, okay? We'll have a poll. Let us... Oh, shit. Not even with my pure clean game. Of course, removing pool ladders is just... The thing is, though, you can't even do that anymore. Do you have to build a wall around now? I haven't actually, you know, taken someone out by pool ladder. Duplicate you, and I think what I can do is just go up to the middle, right? And then rotate you. Okay. We're gonna have a poll. Oh shit. Relative. Let's just... Okay. Let me look at it from the front. Hold on. No poles. No need for a pole. Make a wall up. Look. I haven't done a pool and taken away the pool ladder since I think Sims 2, maybe Sims 3. Like a pool ladder would possibly kill me. Lol. No, I think it looks better. Yeah, it does look better. Because your eye is drawn to the middle, having the middle be equal is more important than the outside. Because that's the focus of attention. So I agree! Sorry for being a bit... No, it's for the better. Right. Let us do... Let's join you together again. In holy matrimony. Here we go. Let us... Oh, it's just this one what you've got to do. I think we can afford for you to go a bit larger. Let's do you. Ignore the curve. I'll delete out those extra bits. I'm just trying to get the curve on this. I think it can be a bit more. Oops. 8. This is going to be a feature fence now because I miss a lot from the... Yeah, it's going to... Basically, we're doing fence, but it's not going to be like a in-game draw along the floor kind of fence. But it's gonna be a whatchamacallit, a place it along, so it's gonna be like 1 tile or 2 tiles. This one's going to be 2 tiles for a feature, and then this one will be a single tile, and then you'll just have the post. We don't even need this post anymore. You are gone. This is actually our post. Yeah, I apparently something didn't agree. Your cat and the pancakes. So yeah, this looks like poop, but let us get rid of these extra subdivisions. Oh, this one. No, we want that one. Delete. So we just want a smooth curve at the top. You're not very smooth. Actually, yeah, these weren't. trying to make this a half decent curve. Get off. Yeah, they walk through debug fences because debug fences only have one tiny square of a footprint. I don't know why they did it like that, but the footprint doesn't run all the way along. So this will have a footprint that is the width of it, so your Sims shouldn't walk through it. Let me make you more curved. I swear I didn't have this many subdivisions in it. Like that. This to there, this to there. And I'm going to delete you and put you back in because you're probably at the wrong angle. Yeah, they're object fences. So yeah, they'll have the appropriate footprint, like it'll be like a 2-tile footprint. So your Sims, when it has a proper footprint like that, they won't try and walk through it. Yeah, if you want to use this gate with a regular fence, you will be able to. I just, for the purposes of making it go with this, I just literally untick that it requires a fence, but it will still snap into a fence if you have a fence there. It's just that you'll be able to place it down like an object instead of it requiring a fence to work, which is how they work in game. They require a fence. Was waste since Carol, you can't say these kinds of things. You can't. They're just different, okay? Right, that's curved enough. Now I'm going to put in a 50%. Can't see the number. 50. He doesn't have to know. There we go. That's that one. Okay, let's see what this would actually look like. We're gonna delete you and you because actually, yeah, we've actually done all these pieces in high poly, so we'll use those. So what we need to do, duplicate this. We delete out all of you. Oh no, I didn't mean to delete you. Stop it, stop it. There we go. So this would go there, that would go there, and this needs to be equally divided. Modify a line. On it on X, yep. There we go. Combine that. Let your cat sniff some earwax. I feel like they may not like that. Carol does what? The London is way more sophisticated. What? What? Cats love the protein from... Sorry, I'm just gagging. This one. So yeah, this last piece will always be a half. So just ignore the fact that this is going to overlap with the one that's in here. There'll always be a half so that they'll match up perfectly together. And then if you have an end piece that's a half, you can put a post there. It's the right shit bag. Well, what can I say? So the post would be there, possibly. Post would be there. Or actually, you can put the post anywhere. So what you could do... No. You wouldn't want to put there, would you? Post goes there. And the post goes there. And you wouldn't put another post that close. You'd put it like that. Or you wouldn't even have to put a post there if you don't want to. You can put the post there. Oh yeah, I deleted out the other thingies. I need to remake them. Hold on. Combine you. Duplicate. There we go. $50. Carol, what's happening? You think you're gonna throw up? God. Oh. Right, let me ignore these thingies. These won't be here. So if you have like your big grand entrance, you can put them like this. Or if you want to alt place them, you can of course like, oh, I've got this snapping on. You could alt place them to have one there and then one there. But yeah, I'd rather do it like that. Or when you have it like that. Cats are their own entities, is what they are. Definitely not the same as having a dog, right? Okay, we're good. We've got the decorative, we've got the... So it has equal spacing and everything. And if you don't want the post there, you don't have to have the post. Oh, where are you? Because it will perfectly be seamless up against it. That's sexy husband. I love the way it's always like holding those kind of messages. Right. Okay, what else was there to do? Can we make the... Question is, so with this one, this decorative one, I'm only going to have this as a straight. But this one I also want to do as a railing. But it needs to be a half a tile. Your cat is a bitch. I'm 20 ahead of Disney Princess Kinder Eggs so far. I've collected Mulan, Rapunzel. Do you know what? I never had Kinder Eggs as a kid either. I was more of a like a sweets rather than a chocolate girl. Right, what I need to figure out is in the game, when you have a railing that has straight things, do these just continue going up and down? I think they do, right? Right, let us pray. So what I want to do, oof, you just don't intersect. You just about. We were so close. Do I want to make my thingy a tad bigger? Oops, I want to do it in an increment. Yeah, I do actually. It's either make this fatter or make this a little bit narrower. Just so there's a bit more of a space in between that. Dib dabs? What, sherbet dib dabs? Love a good sherbet dib dab. I could still have those now. Good old sherbet dib dabs. Let me... Still don't think this is quite as smooth as I want it. I was trying to make a nice smooth curve and it's being a total bitch. I think that's better. Right. Delete you. Delete you. Okay, I think we're having this larger post and a narrower thing. Okay, delete you. Duplicate. Put that right. There we go. Okay, so if we take this one, duplicate, rotate, yeah. You just made a cracking brew. I did have a brew when I came to start streaming. Right, now I need to figure out what the hell I use to make this a thing. Hold on. Edit, delete, object history, file. Saved sinners. Let's make sure this is saved. Don't know what tool it is. Deform. No, it's not bend. Is it flare? I don't think I've ever deformed something like this. I'm gonna guess that it's flare. Let's have a look. Let's apply it. The fuck is this? Close you. Right, we're gonna have some fun because we're not gonna have a clue what we're doing, and we're going to have to play around with it. That's not correct. I want you to go up an angle. This is not doing anything that I want. Hold on, let's try rotating this thing. Missing my mug, my hubby going. It says, yet despite the look on my face, you're still talking. Wow. No, I don't think this is the right one. Delete you. Like, what is it gonna be to make it? Or can I just rotate you? Oh shit, wrong way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make you a bit longer both ways. And then rotate. Come on. Why are you not rotating 45 degrees? Oh, I put 450. Lol. Right, there we go. Get this out of the way. We can properly align it. No. Right. What we need to do is rotate it from that point. Off you go. It's still so much higher. Okay, let me change that. Where is... I need to look what this looks like in real life. God, where is this? It doesn't look correct. TSRW. There we go. We're gonna go into the old antiquated Sims Resource Workshop. New project. Build item next. Fences, please. And I got... Oh, I need railings though. Shit, I wonder if there's one that actually goes with the one that I used as reference. I think it's this one. I think it really is. Yeah, it really is. It's that one. Next. Sims Resource Friday. Yeah, no. Sims Resource Workshop is not. It's not somewhere that you like to hang out. But it was very good to get the fence mesh because I knew what. Oh my god! I knew what I wanted. Are they not actually sections? Oh, for the love of sweet Jesus. I thought they would be sections. Oh, they are. Donut. Okay, that's a cornery bit. It's also a thingy bit. Let me export this. Test rail. I want you as OBJ. Right, that's all I need you for. Bye. No, don't need you. Let us bring you in. Test rail. Where are you? I think you dragged in. Is this one not wanting to just be dragged in? You're not hiding anywhere. Oh, hold on. It might be hiding. Ta-da. Okay, so it's much higher. So my one isn't like a freak of nature. But maybe we need to increase our post to hide that. Yep, now you can go up one side. It's only gonna literally be like a half a... Okay, I was correct in the way that I did it. Well, I'm okay with that. I think we need to make our post a bit higher to hide the... Let me cut it in place. And then we'll go from there. Nope, wrong way. Cut you there, cut you there, cut you there. Edit mesh, detach. Delete you, delete you, delete you. God, I hope I've left this long enough. Oh, I think I can still stretch you out. Object, yeah. Oh lol, there's so much other stuff here. What is this? That's just some other random time. Do you know if it's really going to be the same, or is it what is in game one? It's going to be the same. It's half a tile repeating, so I'm copying him technically on the railing. Is it going to be the same? What do you mean? Is it going to change? Is it going to look exactly like it does? Like he's shown it. Look, our post is too. You see, if this post was here, but that can't be right because hold on, we're just gonna test this out. Look, it never does that. Or does it? Guys, I'm gonna look in game. Do railings just intersect with the thing like that? Oh, it might be one of those things where you're trying to solve a problem and it's just an in-game thingy. Let's look at it. Yeah, his you place it by itself, because also he had the idea, you know how his he has the curved piece to make, he has a separate piece to make the stairs look like they curve outwards, and so you definitely need to place everything because the curve would only be, yeah, you can't make railings curve out like that. Let's see what they look like. Do you know what? Sometimes when you start making items that you've never done before, and then you find out all these little quirks that are in the game. Yeah, it's an extra piece. It's an extra piece to make it look curved. There'll be one for the left, one for the right, depending what way you put your stairs. Gonna have a look. So I get you out here. Let me do a foundation. So flats, where's the flat? Flat square. That's quarter tile. That's a half a tile. Do you buy one tile? Right. Actually, hold on, let's do you back to half for measurement's sake. So which one do we even use? Like this or something? Oh, look at you. When you get to the top, you go back flat again. We need to see how this develops. Actually, we didn't use this one. This is different. This one. Quirks is a polite way, you know. Sometimes you got to figure out how they do it. Okay, let me get the fence that's meant to go with it and see if it's like lower or not. Because they might make these posts taller. We just need to investigate what is going on exactamundo. Where is it? This one. Haha! We have the answer. It is way taller. That is how they get over it. As we can see. Right, let us... Oh, what the hell is this? Do not allow you to connect this. I want you... What? Hold on, let me... Yeah, okay. So the post is actually taller. So our 45 degrees was correct. It's just that we need a taller post. So maybe what we could do... Let me get the same fence though. So at the top, it's the same. I need to figure out... I think I need to go up one more. These railings. No, I just want them, yeah. Still the same angle though. So, could you have another piece at the top of the normal height fence? What I can do is, for example, if we've got the railings, I can do a piece, because, you know, people will probably not figure out to use this. Maybe we can do a piece with the taller post in it already. And then we can do like the diagonal. If they need more diagonals, we can add them in. And then they have this other one. So what I'm gonna, I think... Hey Jill, how the fence is going? Okay, we're just in game trying to work out how to do railings. And we just found out that they have taller posts for railings. Who would have thunked it? Like it's considerably taller, right? To make up for the gap. I don't think I want to make my regular one that tall. Like even on the shortest, it's... Is that the shortest? You can go one more? Yeah, it's just overall just taller. So we could do it that we have a piece, an ending piece, so it has the diagonal there. The only thing is, I know with Feeks's things, he doesn't have this extra bit in. Let's investigate. Yeah, they are all the same height. So I don't understand why they work. Hold on. Gothic. Like, for example, this. Oh, hold on. Okay, so it does actually come out the top of it. Foaming mask, he's asleep. He's in Bali. He's 8 hours ahead of me. It's like you never notice these things, right? So let us delete their railings and see how we like it. Oh yeah, this needs to be up. This is a full tile, so it needs to be like that. Okay, so it's okay basically for it to come out the top. That would be up there anyway. Like, it makes sense like that. It's only 3 AM, it'll be fine, lol. Never. We shall work it out ourselves. Okay. So I'm definitely going to rotate it like 45 degrees up from the floor. Yeah, okay. I think I have it figured out. We'll save it there for reference. We got this. Oh god. So basically in game, you're a poop head. Yeah, look at it. It just comes out the top if you were doing. So we either have a compromise or let us. It's definitely 45 degrees though, I know that. So. Oh shit. Gonna have to redo this though. Let me make this longer and we'll cut it again. Okay, so what we need to do is rotate it from X marks the spot. Oh, it doesn't look very good, does it? I'm not too sure if I have this. It would have been funny to listen to. I'd be like, hello. Oh, my music's run out. Get to play from the beginning again. Once you had to pay for something, emergency, I had to get my dad hold of me. Gave me wrong code 3 times. Uh-oh. I almost feel like our last rotation was actually correct. Forgot. I'm Hi, it's Felix. I'm on live stream. I've messaged him before, but that's earlier. Yeah, he'll be well asleep. Well asleep. question is, like, our thing is at the right angle, it's at 45 degrees. Question. Oh, hold on. I think they did something sneaky, my friends. I think these are shorter. I think they're shorter. Because remember, our is actually shorter than the in-game ones. And then suddenly you put them 45 degrees and they're taller? No, 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 no. We need to make them shorter. So what eggs did you end up having? Bell? What other ones? I can just make you go down until you fit in the damn post. Bullshit. Let me compare this to this one. Okay. 4. That's not a lot of chocolate though, is it? Right? It's not really a lot of chocolate. How much of a difference is there? Say half. Ta-da. So I thought we just rotated and it'll be fine, but you actually need to lower it. And then what we can do how are we going to do this? I'm going to raise you. Oh shit, didn't select everything. Oops. Belle and Cinderella as new and Rapunzel as Merida as doubles. Yes, very sick. Stop it with the old. Alright, what we're going to do is going to cut these. This is literally a by eye job. It's at 45 degrees, but it's by eye. What are you? There you go. You need air. Oh, Ariel! And Jasmine and Moana. Let's delete you out. Yep, so I never noticed that they actually. This is actually shorter. You learn something new every day, right? Also, we're only going to do a half a tile, because if we did a full tile, you'd have to have like a foundation that was at least 4 steps up So this way you can do it like every 2 steps of foundation. So we actually only need 2 of these. Mind you, that doesn't quite... Shit, with our thing divided... We have a problem the way we've spaced out our thingies. Ours aren't equally spaced. What are we gonna do? Hold on. Let us put a cut in and figure it out. Oh no, I don't want you. Face. Give it to you. Yeah, we have a slight problem in the fact that how are we going to get around this? I know. What we're going to do is this is going to have to be a full column because all the other ones are half columns, but the thing is it would always be hidden by the post anyway. So it doesn't matter if it's... Yeah, okay. So many things to deal with. Let us take you to there and rotate you. Oh, it's not 55, it's 45. Oops. That one, and then do another one, and that is 45. Oopsie, we need this to be a bit longer. Take it to there. Rotate ya. Cut ya. Bob's your uncle, fancy fat aunt. Okay, and then get these. Delete you out. You're gonna end up with doubles and triples, but I need them all. You don't need them all, but you want them all, right? Let us combine these. feel like this needs to actually undo this. No, this is a bit sloppy. Like in an ideal world, this is meant to be a half. But we can't have it be a half because if it went to there, there would only be half a thing. The problem is our spacing of our spandrels. It's gonna have to be like that though. Guys, you're always gonna have to hide. Yeah, you're always gonna have to hide it. I'll fill these in to make them look okay, but duplicate you. No, that's not correct. Oh my god, is it impossible for this to replicate because of our spacing? Oh no. Oh, hold on. Duplicate you. No. I feel like we need like top and bottom pieces to make the railings correct. Because if we have it like this, it doesn't fit together properly because of the spacing of our railings. So maybe we need to change the spacing of our railings so that we can just have one piece. Yeah, so we either have like a top and a bottom part of the railing. No, actually, you couldn't even, because you would need to alternate. You need to do like 1, 2, 3, like you would need to alternate. Yeah, but if I make this a whole tile, what will happen is you have to go up. Your foundation would need to be at least 4 like increments up. Oh, hello, Tony. You just get rid of the first spindle and just have one in the middle. Wouldn't be the same. It's not the same. But they're a line, will they? What if I make this in the middle? Oh, you mean just you telling me to make a generic spandrel? How dare you? How very dare you? Hold on. If we put this, okay, this to X, then put this. Oh god, not 25, 0.25. But it's gonna not be the same. Just smudge it in there for a sec. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it looks. With the solution. How is this? Hold up, I think it's now off. Modify center pivot. What donut? Okay, let us duplicate you. Or we could just change the spacing of our regular non-complicated ones. Oh god, so that they're easily tileable. As a railing. Why is this not snapping? Just get your butt to here. Thank you. See, look, it's a giant gap. It's a giant gap. Because you moved it. What do you mean, because I moved it? Yeah, it needed to be in the middle. No matter what, it would always be the same increment. Hold on, if we didn't delete out the first one, let's just pretend. Oh god, the spacing will be different, but why is this not going where I want it? There we go. Is it better to have it like that? It's closer together. You can't make a half spindle because there would be no other half this way to join up with, right? Unless we do half on half. It doesn't matter anyway. We have to do a half here and a half there. It's still not the same. It's still not the same spacing as we had. We just basically, because this is uneven spacing, we actually physically can't do a half tile increment and have this spacing. It would need to be a full tile, and we don't want to do a full tile because then you'd have to have your foundation at least 4 increments up. Exactly. So what we need to do, okay, what's a better solution? Do we change the spacing like this so we can have a half spindle at the front and the back, or do we do alternate pieces so that we can have the same spacing as this? That is the real question. I'm like, how offensive is this? How is one look by itself? It would just look like that. Yeah, I haven't changed this one. It's just that. That's one by itself. For some reason this is not centered anymore. Modify. Center pivot. Goes like that. Then you have a... Hold on, let's just pretend... that you have... one... Does it go higher? That's correct. But I feel like it doesn't... It's still too high. Look, when it goes there, we need taller posts. This right here is a... That's a quarter of a tile. The fence is being offensive, it is. Yeah, the spacing of the rails is less than the space. Yeah, I'm just like, Yeah, how did they do it here? Because actually, but this is a one tile width worth, so they could do it. Whereas we want a half a width. Sorry, a half a tile. You little bitch. I just want to see something. I want to see how much lower this has to go to actually fit inside a bloody post. Like, for example, we're doing optics to get... No, but I think actually, hold on. Let us take this. If we do it... Or have we still got a bit of... No. Extract you, join you together. I'm trying to figure out if we make it so that it coincides with this post at the same point as this does, what's the problem? You know? So, first of all, it would actually need to start lower. So you would always need I think you would always need a thing. So that when it comes out of the post, it's at the right height. But for example... we made it visually. So technically we're meant to start about there. We have this weird thing. We can flatten it. We can make it have a flat. Oh, or do we? Oh my god, this is too difficult. Can you get a fence and rail from the image to make it like? That's no different. We know what the angle is. The angle is 45 degrees. We already have a piece of in-game fence here, railings. The problem is that they do taller posts to fill up the gap. They have a taller post. Right, let's get rid of you to the side. What does this look like underneath? Let me combine you all. Right, for example, we could make it that you can place this, because this goes below 0, but we can make it that it doesn't believe it is below 0. And that all gets covered. So what we really need is... we need another cut in this. No, not that way. Another cut that is in line with this. And then we can actually make them align. This could align with the bottom of this. And this could align with the bottom of this. The only issue is, I think the stairs might clip with it. My God, why is this so difficult? But that actually is at the height. There's a live stream on the 3rd of March. When did they say that? On Twitter. What? The thing is that I tried to look for that and I didn't, I couldn't see it. This is gonna stump me. But you live on. I do. You think Simgrove Frost? Oh, see, why is it Simgrove Frost should be? It should be that it's on the Sims official thingy, right? Because I even thought that I saw something about a live stream, so I went to go and look back at the Sims page, and I couldn't see it there. Okay, so what we could do is have a half a spandrel there, one in the middle, and half a thingy at the front. That gets hidden in there. But I think I can't lower this by this much. I think it does always have to go higher. Because that's the thing. I looked at Felix's Gothic things, right, as reference. I shouldn't have done that. Because they're exactly one tile. Not half a tile. You don't have Twitter? Unless they change it, but that's what I saw, I think, shared on the post. Yeah. I live in my bed, lol. One second. I just want to see if my theory is correct. Yeah, like it is lower. I want some rock now. If you're a Brit, you know what I'm talking about. You don't know what rock is? You know when you go to the seaside and you buy a stick of rock? As Americans would say, hard candy. Oh my god, I give up. I need a break from this. You don't go to the seaside and get a stick of rock. How dare you? Sugar sticks? Nobody ever calls it sugar sticks. What's a sugar stick? No, that's rock candy. That's rock candy. Not rock candy. It's called rock. It's a stick of rock. Hold on. Let me show you. Stick of rock. This stuff. This deliciously pepperminty greatness. You know, when it has like where you're at, it will say like Yarmouth, Bournemouth, Brighton. See, it says Margate Rock. Blackpool in it. What candy canes? I don't think, I feel like these might be a slightly different I feel like they may be a slightly different recipe because the inside of them is slightly more aerated than a candy cane. It all starts again. I know. Look. Yeah, lessons. So if you're not a Brit and you do decide to visit good old Blighty, that's Britain, by the way, and you want to go, if you go to the seaside, you need to get a stick of rock, and it will say the name of the place. It's also the same as, have you seen all of those these ones? Like, have you seen all of the videos where they make these hard candies? Like, especially in like Korea. And they just like chop them up into tiny bits. Yeah, it's the same stuff. It's just a long stick of it. Yeah, cause look, you can see all the bubbles in it. Image candies, there's a place for... Yeah. Yeah, the ones rock, they always say where they are, which I think is pretty impressive. You managed to put Margate in a thing. Brighton rock. I made my friend actually a rock cake once because he lives in Brighton. So I made him a cake that had all these like twists in it, and then on the top it said like Brighton rock. You shared it? Where did you share it? But yeah, I'm going to take a break from this, eat my dinner, and then ponder life as we know it. On here, I don't see a link. And I didn't see anything to moderate either. Where is it? Did it give you a warning to say don't share it? No, basically... in-game, they make a taller post to hide the fact that your stairs go up. Then also we have the problem of that this really can't repeat, this pattern doesn't repeat over a half tile, it repeats over a full tile. And we want there to be a half a tile increment on the railings. So we either need to change this. Okay, let me see what this looks like. Chipped cake. If we put that in. Because if we did this, it would work and we wouldn't have a headache. Boop, 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 boop. Modify. What line do we have? Yep. For example, if we did it like this, then we wouldn't have to do alternates. Our thing would work perfectly. Because on the half tile, you have half one to start off, you have a full one, and then you have another half. And they block together perfectly. The only thing is this. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. Mesh combine. And basically, that is what it's supposed to be like there. Then we have the issue of we made all this. And what we're going to do to this. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Screw you, you silly Headache. Oh, I know we're gonna get there. It's just deciding what to do. Because what it would mean is that you have a bigger gap here, and we know how everyone feels about in uneven gaps. Develop a live stream of the month, no time. Okay. Like, we would have to remake this. We would have to remake this one. Yeah. On that note, I'm going to ponder life as we know it. Apparently this was going way too easy. Thicker edges on the pattern. What you mean, just bring this out? Hold on. This is gonna be, this will be ginormously fat. Look at it. It's giant. Don't worry. Come back tomorrow and I'll have it figured out. Don't worry about it. Exactly. It's never. What I'm going to do is we're going to have it that this happens. I'll just need to remake this. It needs to, like, this is going to have to rotate more. So it's going to become even more uneven, I suppose. No. Yeah, it will do. This is going to get, like, even smaller. I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Yes, I'm going to go and have some sea bass. And I'll have to redo this. I just didn't realize this would be such a headache. It's only the only reason we have to redo this is because we want to do the matching railings. That is it. It's the only reason. But yeah, the matching railings, we can get that all sorted. And half a tile placement and everything. But yes, I will see you all tomorrow, same time. And probably by then we'll be like, I might even have this baked. I'm gonna have a go at having this baked. So yeah, see you all then. Bye guys.